it's you. Give me the needle, bury it deep, free me from this evil. So I second guess, my heart's in bad condition. I'm on your giving, leaving me my addiction. Just a huge pile of bodies just inside of Terrace Fall. That way they can bring them back. It's important that they bring them back. I know, man. It's like Silverpine got massively modified. This is a highway compared to most roads in this game. Me with the whisper, leaves me with a touch, tells me with those kisses, leave me be your love. Get dialogue down, right? I'm pretty sure this is actually a talking cutscene. Most excellent, a new recruit has arrived. There's much to do, I say. You're just in time. Nub? It is Nub, right? Grand Executor Mortis looks at a sheet of paper. Yes, as the paperwork says, Nub. Grand Executus Mortis points to your name on the sheet of paper. Where was I? Ah, yes. You're just in time. The war chief should be arriving at any moment to meet with our leader and savior, the Dark Leader yourself. Just stand by and be on your best behavior. I expect that when the demonstration is over, we will all receive commendations.
Where is that ogre-headed buffoon?
Ooh.
Ah, speak of the devil.
This better be important, Silverpine. You know how I detest this place and its foul stench. Why have you called for me? And more importantly, what are those scourge beings doing here?
War Chief, so glad you could make it. With the death of the Lich King, many of the more intelligent Scourge became unemployed. Those fiends, as you so delicately put it, are called Valkyr. They are under my command now. And they are part of the reason that I asked to see you.
Get on with it, Silverpine.
Very well, War Chief. I have solved the plight of the Forsaken. As a race, we Forsaken are unable to procreate. With the aid of the Valkyr, we are now able to take the corpses of the fallen and create new Forsaken.
Well, you flushed like 4 times.
Agatha,
I was closing the door so
show
you could
the
keep
War
hearing.
Chief.
Are you calling?
Against the laws of nature. Disgusting is the only word I have to describe it.
War Chief, without these new Forsaken, my people would die out. Our hold upon Gilneas and Northern Lordaeron would crumble.
Have you given any thought to what this means, Silverpine? What difference is there between you and the Lich King now?
Isn't it obvious, War Chief? I serve the Horde.
Watch your clever mouth, bitch. Romosh, you stay behind and make sure the Banshee Queen is well guarded. I will be expecting a full report when next we meet. Remember, Silverpine, eventually we all have to stand before our Maker and face judgment. Your day may come soon.
Well, that was unexpected. I am not one to doubt our war chief, but Never mind, we have work to do. I'm sure the Dark Lady and the War Chief will get this all worked out. The battle over the region still rages, Nub. Although we solidly beat back the Gilnean defenses and took Gilneas for the Horde, a small group of rebels managed to escape. The Gilneas Liberation Front, as they call themselves, make attacks of opportunity against our forces in the field. The rebels have had a few minor victories and now go brazen in their assaults. The time to strike back is now, Nub. Venture south into the wilds of Silverpine and kill any rebels that you cross. You have no doubt heard about the incident that transpired at the Wrath Gate in Northrend, yes? Due to those unfortunate events, we are strictly forbidden from using the strain of life-shattering blight that we finally perfected. Now we have rules and regulations and other nonsense. They've given us some neutered version of the perfected blight and expect us to weaponize it. If I'm to get this crap functional, I'll need several bags full of ferocious dew blade. You'll find it all over Silverpine. If we're to get this new blight up and running, we'll need clean beast guts. The problem is the clean beast guts are a rare commodity in Silverpine Forest. Most of the beasts have succumbed to disease, and thus only have diseased organs. Do a sweep of the forested area east of here for wargs and grizzled bears. Kill only the non-diseased variant and rip out their entrails. Bring me all of the clean guts you can and stuff in your bags. Here and disappear. Goodbye. She's here. She's gone. She's here. She's gone.
In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out.
So,
Here's my test.
now what are you doing?
Probably going to better. Because I'm tired.
Okay.
If you didn't notice me yawning every
I know. I
5
just didn't
seconds.
know if you were planning to go to bed or not.
Yeah. I'll probably read for a bit and then best thing out. Read or play Hearthstone.
Hearthstone.
We'll see.
Hearthstone. Did you do your monster hunt yet?
No, I haven't yet. Have you?
Let me do one.
Do you want me to still close the store?
Yep. You collected the ferocious doomweed I requested. Agony abounds, friends, the land itself threatened to devour us, and yet we persist. I wonder why that is. With this doomweed and the guts and gore that Avon needs, we might have something suitable to send to the Forsaken Front.
Yeah, let me guess. Why is all this stuff in your car by the door?
Because I emptied it out to move papers on Saturday? Sunday?
No. I was curious.
Or I can only use clean beast guts for the new strain of blight we're developing. Excellent. With these guts and the ferocious doomweed, we'll be able to test out our new strain of blight. Now to select a suitable target. The concoction is finally ready, but before I can put my seal of approval on this strain, we'll need to run a field test. Speak to Bat Handler Maggot Breath here at High Command and requisition a bat. The bat will take you to the Dawning Isles, east of here across Lordmere Lake, right into the heart of a depravity itself, the vile thin Murloc dens. Use the concoction against the Murlocs and report the results back to me. The results being that you killed them all, as commanded. Okay, so we're gonna call pet 2. Feed pet. Alright, so isn't all this stuff part of the... I need to take it back to the Dawning Isles. You better bring that bat back in one piece. What if I don't? What if I kill your bat? Then what? I am the postmaster. So many boxes. They probably don't drop stuff. Can you imagine if they dropped stuff? People would be out here farming them for friggin' cloth like crazy. Returning to the Forsaken High Command. Fenris Island. Housing Fenris Keep. Because Worgen. There, one bat. Turned. Still in one piece. Bastard. Hey, buddy. Nub has returned, and in one piece. Defender of Silverpine, Redeemer of the Horde. Nub, your bravery has be rewarded. Potent enough to exterminate 1,000 Murlocs. I think I'll put that on the label. You've done well, and great work around here gets rewarded.
Embrace the shadow.
You know why Mortis appends Nub to your name? Because he is an incompetent sycophant and he has trouble seeing through his oversized helmet. Nub is your classification. You are now part of the new Undercity Battalion. But enough with the comedy. I sent Deathstalker York on a shadow operation 2 days ago. Her goal was to get information on the Gilneas Liberation Front and return. 3 days and no word from her. Head southwest to the Ivor Patch and look for York. Belmont gets a little nervous and sends some newbie to look for me. Listen, I've been staking out the old Ivor cottage from inside the outhouse for 3 days. The presence threatens the whole damn operation. There's no time to explain. We have to act now or this mission will be compromised. The Gilneas Liberation Front leader, Darius Crowley, has been meeting with another worgen inside the cottage for the past 3 days. I'm not sure what's going on, but we need to get inside the cottage and find a good hiding place from which where you can eavesdrop. It's now or never. We may never get another shot. Just promise me that if I don't make it, you'll return to Forsaken High Command and inform Belmont of whatever we discover. We haven't got much time. Crowley will be arriving shortly. Let's go. Whoop. Crowley. Random worgen 15. Have you given any more thought to my prop? I trust you now, Crowley. You abandoned us, left us to die. If we're to win this war, we will need your help. Our packs must unite. The Forsaken will destroy us otherwise. You are the alpha male, Ivar. The rest of the ferals and Silverpine will do as you command. I don't care about your war, Crowley. But I have seen firsthand what the Forsaken are capable of doing. It is true, they hunt us, slaughter the defenseless. So you will help. I will gather my pack. It would appear that we're being watched. Crowley, you have grown soft. Likely Greymane's fault. Treacherous little pup. What say you now, spy? I live and die for the Banshee Queen. I was hoping you'd say that. I will prepare the pack. I will take some time to gather them all, but we will join for now. She did, Jim. Alas, poor York. I knew her, an assassin of infinite courage. Now tell me what's going on. What did you and York discover? Belmont hands you a sealed envelope. Deliver this report to Lady Sylvanas, Windrunner. It is my assessment of the situation in Silverpine based upon you and York's fieldwork. If we do not stamp out the worgen insurgents, they will overrun us. The time to act is now.
I have no time for games.
Kneel before your queen. Crowley, a gnat, an insect, waiting to be crushed beneath my boot heel. So he thinks to rouse the feral worgen of Silverpine. We shall show him and his allies the might of the Forsaken. But first, we must clean up the mess made by the war chief's fleet. Without their aid, we may lose this war. Our reinforcements from Kalimdor arrived last night. 3 orc gunships full of supplies, weapons, and soldiers. 3 orc gunships lost to Bloodfang's damned worgen. How could an entire orc fleet lose to a small band of enemy combatants that lack any siege weaponry? An important question that you will answer for me. Gather your rear and report to Orc Admiral Hatchet, the Forsaken Rear Guard, southwest of here. Get the orcs operational. I wait your full report. You could be my slave. Protect you from all the obscene. Doing what you are. Taking us very far. Dun, 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 dun. It's the rear command, I see. The rear command, I see. Bat Rider. Franny Mertz. Who's not drunk, Torque? Including me? Aye. Well, let's see. By my count, nobody. The whole crew's drunk out of their gourds. Admiral, set the C-Pups. This fiasco may go down as one of the biggest embarrassments in the history of naval warfare. How did this happen? Drunk happened. That's how. We may not have to live down the shame of the defeat. The war chief will likely have us all executed instead. I'll be damned if we don't go down without a fight. Although the whole beachhead is overrun by Bloodfang Worgen, there may still be hope. I want you to accompany one of our sea pups, the beachhead, directly west of here, and recover our supplies. Return to me when the pup can carry no more. It's the goblin's fault. You see, we set off for Silverpine from Bilgewater Harbor over in Ajar. A huge mistake that was. Never has such a den of inequity and sin existed in our great empire. Those damn goblins fueled our every vice and set us off to sail with barrels full of ale. The shame of all that leaves a mark greater than any scar. Honor must be restored. Kill the Bloodfang Worgen that ambushed us. They're scavenging the wreckage of the southwest. Have you seen the huge lumbering Ettins roaming the forest? Cursed things came from Gilneas. Now they wander the land searching for their next juicy meal. We've managed to subjugate and utilize some of them to haul our wagons, but the others, well, they must be killed. Unfortunately, we can't spare any soldiers to do the job, and that's where you come in. I have a plan, but it's going to require some materials. Head out into the forest around the base and collect diseased beast organs. And we have an in lichens. Let's find some diseased organs. Like that. That's got some diseased organs. Giant rabbit bear. Two sets of diseased organs. Three sets of diseased organs. 4 sets of diseased organs. What is this? Oh, pet. What's this? Lightning strike. Rapid strike. One more set of organs. Alright, I got all the diseased organs. I see all the supplies in this area is up here. There's lots of supplies. I can see them. Look at them all. I also need to murder a lot of wood. So, I'm going to run right up to this broad and hit her in the face with a stick. I'll start grabbing stuff. Not for that CPUP. Maybe a little softer. Heavy. No can see nothing. Oh, these boxes too heavy. They might fall. Me no sign up for this. Wait, yes, we did sign up for this. Please kill me. RC equipment. You bastards. Next level. If for some reason you wanted to hang back, I was like, help them with them. I don't appear to have a focus cost. Like the damage output is so tiny. It's 4. 4 physical damage. It's literally nothing. That's a pull. Might as well be a taunt. I know, they nerfed the crap out of cannibalize. But these crates are held. Within these crates are held steel thunder. With our weaponry returned, we might have a chance to redeem ourselves. Where to put a falling hope? Oof. Poor CPUP. Looks as if you really gave those worgens a beating, and in the process lifted the shame haze they cast over us. Perhaps the sea dogs will quit drinking now. Who am I kidding? Ha. Vengeance is all-consuming. Our third ship sank off the coast of the Skittering Darks, northwest of here. The men that made it off the boat were either captured or killed by the skitterweb spiders of the region. For that, the spiders must die. All of them. Travel to the skitterweb dark and crush those insects. Be on the lookout for the matriarch. Perhaps if we find her, we can end this menace forever. Some would say that we are lucky to be alive. Those people would be idiots. At least had we died, we would not have to face the wrath of the war chief. Alas, what's done is done. Now we must attempt to regain our lost honor. The third ship in our fleet sank off the coast of the Skittering Dark, northwest of here. Those that made it to shore quickly found themselves swarmed with the giant spiders of the area and encased in weapon. If there are survivors, we must free them. Go to the Skittering Dark. We are forsaken. This is how we do it. Excellent. Now to prepare the meal. Take this cage. I've placed inside it one of my own mutant bush chickens. With a few slight modifications, within the butt of this bush chicken is a stick of dynamite laced with gunk from the diseased organs that you bought me. Take the cage out into the surrounding forest. Locate the wandering forest Etin. Release the chicken and sit back as his masterwork does its job. The ensuing explosion should be sufficient to kill the Etin, or greatly weaken it, allowing you to finish it off. To money Oh, what that black dress. Not sure what to do. Hard to breathe. True lies, the keenest, the hottest. Peace. Be true, nothing but you in my wildest dreams. And I can't. Go get him, little cheek. That pissed him off. Escape. Stay at home, listen to the radio, dance around the fireplace. We never get to see the mansion in Georgia. A sports car up the coast of California. Something pants-wise. Cloth. The Skitterweb matriarch is nearby. You can put an end to the Skitterweb menace by killing her. Find the broodmother at the end of the cave in the skittering dark and destroy her. Job done. It's my split ground. There she is. Find a way out of here. Cave's not very big. Thought it was bigger. There's like nothing out here. The root of the evil must be found and destroyed. The Skitterweb matriarch must be nearby. No doubt, hiding in the nearby cave. She was. And then I found her. And then what for that bitch? Oh, apparently I'm hearthing out. Yeah, I don't know where I am. Whatever.
Speak quickly. Beware.
That should correct this issue. Touch my chicken and I will kill you in your sleep. Am I understood? That's gonna be a bit much. But okay.
Is that better?
Apothecary Wormcred laughs maniacally. Was there ever any doubt? No Etten is a match for science. What do we got? Flanking Strike also reduces the raining cooldown by 3 seconds of random of the following abilities. Flanking Strike, Moonboost Bite, Aspect of Eagle, Harpoon. Toss 3 axes at an enemy, each dealing 151 physical damage. Raptor Strike also grants you Montnathal Tactics, increasing your attack power by 3% for 10 stackings, stacking up to 4 times. We'll do the enemy. You know, that stinks. Seems like fun. Lopetar. Once the ale wears off, my orcs will be ready. You rescued our orcs and killed the Skitterweb matriarch. We owe you a great debt of gratitude. You saved us all from certain execution. I'm sure we can rouse these drunken idiots now. Admiral Hatchet hands you an envelope sealed with the mark of the Horde. This is your commendation letter. It's the least I could do for you given the circumstances. Return to Lady Sylvanas Windrunner with the letter and inform her of our status. Let her know that we will be ready to march at her command. Goodbye. You are an excellent soldier. Northeast bound. The Forsaken High Command. Over there. Hey, over there. How's everything going? Maybe if you stay quiet, your pet might come back to you. My pet? Oh no, I'm sure the pet is around here somewhere. I've never seen that little thing before. You there.
Hello.
Fly back to High Command, please.
Do not.
Thank you. Survival is killing a target. Your pet regains 15% of your health over 10 seconds. Eagle-eyes, dumb. Reading trap's nice. Moongoose bite. It's just weird to me. Like you can blow up all 3 of them, but then you're done. Why does that not want to work? Is my escape key broken? My escape key's broken.
What are we, if not
And the
slaves to
orcs.
its torment?
Sylvanas raises an eyebrow. So the orcs are in order. Sylvanas reads the accommodation letter. Recover their supplies, kill a dozen worgen, topple the net, breed their soldiers, and destroy the Skitterweb matriarch. I say this rarely, but I am impressed. Perhaps your abilities match your aspirations. We shall see. For now, you will be tested. Fenris Island stands defiantly at the heart of Lordimir Lake, a cruel memory of a long time since past. Though no longer infested by gnoll vermin, a new threat has emerged. Human refugees, driven from their holdings in Hillsbrad, have fled to Fenris Island in hopes of escaping defeat in our hands, a critical effort on our part. Or critical error on our part. You are to take Agatha with you to Fenris Isle and slaughter all humans. She will raise the fallen as forsaken, bolstering our forces in the process. Do not fail me. Mount up. Not getting very many anti-weapons. Not getting any anti-weapons at all, actually. The only thing I've gotten so far is a pole arm. And she gives me water blocking. Kill all humans. Where is she? Agatha? Agatha? Seriously? There she is. Okay. So, yeah, it works really nice for flanking trade once you're involved. She's pounding on flanking trade. How is he up there? Really cold. I see everything, though Agatha all is known to me. You must strike at their leaders. You will find them holed up in the old keep. Battle your way inside and find the holdouts. Turn them for our queen. None shall escape the mighty grasp of the Forsaken. this way, we will take them by surprise. The Forsaken have broken through your defenses, Magistrate. You are out of time. A decision must be made. Die in battle and be raised as a servant of the Forsaken, or drink in my blood and be reborn as worgen, immune to the depravity of the Forsaken. Help us destroy the Forsaken and retake Lordaeron for the Alliance. I would rather die than be turned into worgen, seeing as how even death provides no release from the atrocities of this war. We choose vengeance. Run. Run. Who's the dropping, bitch? Horror? I'm sure she's supposed to give you a ride all the way back. She's just being buggy tonight for some damn reason. Oh, my beverage, okay. What the? What's going on with Boogie? She just keeps vanishing. I lose the benefits I get from her. I don't even know where my spider just went. I don't know what's happening.
We are the Forsaken.
It would seem that Crowley is more formidable than I anticipated. Still, he is a man, flesh and bones, full of secrets. Secrets that I know all about. You have served me well. I could use someone of your ability at the Sepulchre. I have a plan to deal with Crowley and his insurgents once and for all. Will you help? Ride with me to the Sepulchre. There are many things I wish to discuss with you. It is imperative that you understand the history of Lordaeron and the plight of the Forsaken.
I have not always been the Banshee Queen, and my people have not always been the Forsaken. Long ago, this land comprised the northern kingdoms of Lordaeron, ruled by King Tyrannus Menethil. Tyrannus had a son named Arthas. Arthas. Even saying his name makes my body quiver in rage. This man-child, Arthas, took for himself a cursed blade known as Frostmourne. Through Frostmourne, Arthas killed his own father and raised this land along with every living creature in it. My own death came at the hands of Arthas when he and his armies sacked my homeland, Quel'Thalas, and murdered my people. In his vast cruelty, Arthas severed my spirit from my body and raised me as a banshee to serve in his Scourge army. A similar fate befell all that would die to the Scourge war machine. In death, they were reborn as mindless undead, but Arthas was not invincible. With each passing day, his power waned, his grip over the will of the damned loosening. It was when Arthas was at his weakest that I struck. And though the hour of his atonement had come, the worm managed to escape his fate, returning to the frozen wastes of Northrend. With Arthas gone, so too was the control he held over the undead masses of Lordaeron. After recovering my body, I freed the remaining scourge that were left behind. From the cruelty and mercilessness of Arthas, the man who would be Lich King, the Forsaken, were born. Our goal, our sole purpose, was to destroy the Lich King. We threw our lot in with the Horde, and begin our journey towards redemption. Now, the Lich King is dead, and we have returned. The people who called this land their home in life do so in death as well. But the Alliance does not recognize our rights. They claim this land as their own, while attempting to invalidate the claims of the founders of this kingdom. I will never allow it. Never! Lordaeron belongs to the Forsaken, always and forever. What joy is there in
Do you
this
now
curse?
understand the importance of our mission here? Carolina's Alliance dogs must be stopped. A convoy of veteran troopers and Forsaken catapults were ambushed earlier today while attempting to cross Olsen's Farthing, directly south of here. It was a total loss. All troopers were killed and all catapults destroyed. Bloodfang's pack was responsible for the ambush, though likely they have all fled back into the hills, preparing their next cowardly strike. Their day will come, but for now, I want you to go to Olsen's Farthing and take our fallen. Recover their Forsaken insignias. Thank the War Chief you're here. I've made a critical error with the Sea Dogs and need your help to rectify the situation. You see, I sent them out against the worgen coming from Fenris Island stone cold sober. They attacked the beasts and promptly got their butts handed to them. Many of them died, but a few still live, barely clinging on to dear life. Take this barrel of ale to the decrepit fields east of here and force it down the throats of the fallen Sea Dogs. Those that survived your assault on Fenris managed to drink the blood of the wolf. They turned a ferocious worgen, hell-bent on vengeance. Now they paddle across Lordamere Lake and assault my Sea Dogs. Many have already been killed. The worgen monsters must be stopped. Make your way to the decrepit fields east of here and kill the Hillsbrad worgen that infest the area. Once you've killed them all, make your way to the Horde communication panel located at the docks. I'll be in touch. Innkeeper.
And you, what is it?
Browser goods, 'cause I'm pretty sure I'm getting full. Yep.
Victory was
Figure out why my escape key suddenly doesn't work. So, look at this poor Sea Dog. He's all down and out. May or may not have pissed himself. May or may not have pissed himself. Hog need peanuts. Crush and clobber, globber and slobber. may or may not have pissed himself. My power has returned. May or may not have pissed himself. May or may not have pissed himself. Hatchet communication device crackles. Hatchet here. Are they all dead? The communication console hums. Those worgens you killed were the scouting party. There are hundreds more incoming. Looks like Crowley and Bloodfang made the blood offering to every human in Lordaeron. Get in one of those Horde cannons and send them all back to their makers. Let the waters of Lordemere Lake run red with their blood. The waters run red with your blood. Back to the sepulchre. I don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. Sepulchre. I'm not a linguist, man. Sea dog, fight a dog. That's fun. About a third. I'm back, motherfuckers.
What do you need?
Aha, I knew it. Lesson learned. I suppose we will not fall again. I'll be sure to have some ale on hand on the front lines.
Be safe.
Though you killed a large number of the newly turned worgen, many more are sure to appear. Still, their assault will have softened. Well done. How review the damage do. That buys me a bag. We'll do that once we're done with the stream, I guess. Olsen's farthing. Random pig. Looks like a group of ambushers stayed behind, making them pay for their insolence. Kill all the blood-fanged stalkers at Olsen's farthing. For Sylvanas. For the Horde. The odd feeling that if I harpoon one of them, we're going to switch places. Yep. For the test, though. The Banshee Queen's voice invades your thoughts. You have avenged the fallen, but there is more to be done. The Banshee Queen's voice invades your thoughts once more. Search the nearby farmhouse for alliance stragglers. Keep an eye out for any information that could lead us to Crowley and Bloodfang. Seek and destroy all that would stand in your way. Oh, Smithers. What is your status? The Banshee Queen's words float in your head. The book documents a recent meeting with Ivor Bloodfang, the location mentioned in the Deep Elm Mine. I know of this place. It is only one entrance. We shall corner and crush them. The Banshee Queen speaks through your mind. We must act quickly. They mustn't be given the chance to flee. I am dispatching a squadron of my most powerful troopers to the Deep Elm Mine. They also sending the horsemen with them to ensure that nothing goes wrong. Meet him at the Deep Elm Mine, east of Olsen's Farthing, and crush those rats. I suppose we're to corner them first, then crush them. The mistress has put me in charge of this lot. Our primary mission is to get in there, corner the rats, and kill them all, including Bloodfang. You've done us a solid service in getting the information. Join the glory and help us drive a sword through their miserable skulls. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll call for the charge. this then? Your doom. Bomb, it's a trap, run. Remember the day as the day that Fortensky saved your hide. Now run, get back to Sylvanas. Back to Sylvanas.
Slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
You recovered the insignias. I will see to it these insignias are returned to the Undercity at once. The Registrar will place their names in our records so that their sacrifice may never be forgotten. What? Sylvana shrieks. Crowley! The bastard. There are some of our strongest soldiers. I have underestimated Crowley and Bloodfang for the last time. Clearly they are an enemy the likes of which we have never seen, willing to sacrifice their own to set a trap like this. Unheard of in alliance warfare. The time has come to destroy Crowley, Bloodfang, and every dog at their command. To do this, though, will require cunning and planning, the likes of which they would never dare dream. As one of my most trusted soldiers, I need you to go to the Forsaken Forward Command, located in Gilneas, and report to Deathstalker Commander Belmont. I have sent Belmont ahead of my plans. He awaits your arrival. Arthura will escort you to Forward Command. Tell me when you are ready, and I will send you on your way. Don't be afraid. I will not let you fall. Don't drop me, you crazy weed whore. I think Blizzard may have modified XP output lately. I feel like I'm getting more than I used to. I feel like we've done more chapters than that, too. The Sepulture, the Ruins of Gilneas, Emperor Mill, and On the Battlefront. So, presumably Amber Mill, Sepulture, the Gilneas forward thing, Ruins of Gilneas, and then the front. That's the opening quest for the Hill's Bread. I don't know why it's showing up here. That's in Hill's Bread. Well, if it isn't Nub, I hope you're ready for battle, because that's all you'll find in this hellhole. We're at the heart of contested territory, and these worgen mongrels aren't given an inch. The Dark Lady has sent you and Arthura here for a very specific purpose. Before I tell you more, we must make preparations. Head east in the forest of Gilneas, and search near the trees and rocks of the region for a special plant known as Wolfsbane. Gather as much of the Wolfsbane as you can carry and return to me. Our mission here goes far beyond the scope of the battlefield. In time, all will be revealed. I don't know how much longer we can hold out for. Crowley and Bloodfang's worgen know every hidey hole and safe spot in Gilneas. 1 minute we're standing in front of you, and the next minute they're gone. We're going to lose this war to attacks of opportunity, even though we have a superior military presence. But Mama didn't raise no quitter. Forsaken until the end, my friend. Head west into the highlands and help our soldiers on the front lines. Kill the attacking worgen rebels. Communications are down with all of our frontline outposts. As of right now, I don't have a damn clue as to the status of our troops in Gilneas. We need to reestablish communications. I need you to head west into the highlands and find our outposts on the coast. By now, the soldiers there are likely all dead, but the FCD might be operational. Grab the device and get back to me. Let's get him, Spidey. Get your ass back here. Get the big ass down. monstrosity has fallen, granting a brief reprieve for the Forsaken soldiers on the front lines. Take Korik's second head and return to the Forsaken command onslaught. Forsaken forward command. Yep, looks like everybody's dead. Alright, let's go kill some worgens. Fun part. Appearance. Downgrade its appearance. So, for a moment. If I could still breathe, a little sigh of relief. Don't get too comfortable, though. Your mission here has just begun. Recover the FCD. This device will be able to communicate with you in the field. Now to check the rest of our frontline outposts. Korok is dead. That tower behemoth has killed hundreds of Forsaken soldiers. You've done a great thing. Personal opinion. Chromosh is using agility here. I wonder if he sucks. Fucking warrior in agility cape. But it gives me more attack speed. to Mother Base. Here we are, here now. We are the warriors that built this town. There we are. We are the warriors from dust. Alright. Did you have the Wolfsbane? Belmont takes the Wolfsbanes from you. Good. Now just do as forward command onslaught commands. Try your best to fit in with the rest of the soldiers. We don't want the Gilnean Liberation Front to get suspicious. Oh, you didn't know they were watching us. Right now there are 5 different worgen spies looking down on our position. Just be calm and follow orders. I'll let you know when we are ready to proceed. I'm not going to lie to you. What I'm about to ask you to do is suicide. Chance of failure is about 95%. All communications from Dead Watch Outpost has been severed. With the Worgen constantly rushing us, we have no means by which to get to Dead Watch. Check on our soldiers. I need you to head out to the outpost and check on the soldiers. I'll keep in contact with the Forsaken Communication Device, FCD. From here on out, keep clear of the main road. Ah. Both sides of it's on fire. The city crackles with static. Dreadwatch is lost. This is bad. Real bad. If Dreadwatch isn't compromised, it means we've lost Gilneas City. The next outpost is Rutsek's Guard, located due east of Dreadwatch. Make your way to Rutsek's while avoiding the Worgen rushers. You don't want to deal with those monstrosities by yourself. If you make it there in one piece, look for Captain Rutzak. Just be prepared for the worst. I see live ones. Guarding this pump station anyway. Oh, seeing more corpses. After we lost Gilneas City, the port fell. Humans are here. Reinforcements from Stormwind. They slaughtered my men, left me alive to witness their strength, to tell High Command, to tell them that the 7th Legion are here. 7th Legion. They rushed us in the dead of night. Their captain barked orders as the submarine slaughtered my men. Then he came to me, put his face in mine, and said something I'll never forget. The name's Master Sergeant Pletro Zarin, officer of the 7th Legion. When you see your soldiers being slaughtered in your nightmares, if you even still dream, remember my name and tremble. Avenge my soldiers. Kill the 7th Legion occupying the cathedral quarter of Gilneas City, southwest of here. The FCD buzzes. The 7th Legion are an elite special ops regiment. They've been there, behind the scenes, for almost every major offensive military engagement the Alliance has ever done. This is bad news. How did they get past our warships, and on whose orders are they here? We need to get our hands on the orders. This Pierto character has undoubtedly vital information. Find him at the cathedral quarter in Gilneas City, and take him out. Search his corpse for clues. Status. The FCD crackles with electricity. An alliance armada is en route. How could that have happened? Forward Commander Onslaught cuts out for a moment, and you hear worgen howling in the background. You gotta hurry. We're being overrun up here at Forward Command. The FCD buzzes. Look around the cathedral quarter. There should be a telescope nearby that the 7th Legion uses for spying. Find it and use it to scout the harbor. We need to find out how the 7th Legion got past our fleet. Hurry. We won't hold these beasts back much longer. What does tomorrow bring? Telescope. Alliance reinforcements have arrived. The city crackles with electricity. Torpedoed? We have everything at the waterline covered, but nothing below the line. They must have snuck up beneath our defenses and then blown our warships to smithereens. Now the rest of the Alliance fleet is nearly here. The FCD buzzes. Howls can be heard in the background. You read me. Come in. This is likely my final transmission. The worgen have overrun Forsaken Forward Command. It is now only a matter of time before the base is lost. Belmont and the Valkyr Arthura have left. Belmont mentioned that they will rendezvous with you at Emberstone Village, located in the northeast. Find Belmont. Our mission, our very existence depends on it. You are our final hope. Though we were shamed in battle, the enemy was not victorious. I will not soon forget this. If I make it back to Silverpine, I will likely retire from the service. War is not in my blood. Blood is not in your veins. You're undead, son. Get your life together. Get your death together? I guess get your life together doesn't really fit either. Get your death together. Forward Command Onslaught fought until the bitter end. It took a pack of bloodthirsty worgen to finally bring him down. We must not let his death, or the death of all our other soldiers in Gilneas, go in vain. Our mission must succeed. Now I reveal to you why we are here. Lord Vincent Godfrey spent his life defending the kingdom of Gilneas. When the Warden curse ravaged this land, Godfrey was one of the first Gilneans to take up arms against the beasts. It is said that upon discovering that his king was afflicted by the curse, Godfrey took his own life. He would rather be dead than serve the very creature that he had defended his home against. We are going to give him a second chance. Together we will battle southeast towards Tempest Reach and collect his corpse. FCD buzzes. This is Commander Lorena Crowley of the Gilneas Liberation Front. If you are hearing this message, then you know that the Alliance now once again controls Gilneas. Lay down your weapons and surrender. Failure to comply will result in your death. Our forces have locked onto your position and will arrive shortly. Resistance is futile. Come at me, Braz. We were hoping you wouldn't surrender peacefully. Find you, monster. You will die. Oh look, it's Arthura and other dude. We're coming for you. This one. I think I see them. Here. Find another one of those. Just a bunch of friggin' whatever you want to call them, mastiffs. There's a path. That's annoying. Alright, that problem solved. No time to bank in the battle glory. We have a job to do. No doubt more of these beasts are on the way. Vroom. Ah, they're attacking me. What do I do? That's right. I keep driving. Vision just went weird for a second. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. These things are elites, and I'm supposed to have help, and I'm getting fucking pounded on because that's not working for some reason. Because you're supposed to have those two helping you, and for whatever reason that shit's just bugging out tonight. Damn, that is a run. What the hell, Blizzard? put any friggin' graveyards in Gilneas? Nah. No graveyards in Gilneas. If you die, there's a friggin' full minute-long run back. So you're Night Elf. Because, I don't know, they get the run speed boof. It's never a good thing when there's a loading screen when you die.
That better be good.
He's left in this. Hold on. What are you guys? A starter commander, Beaumont puts his weapons in the wolf's spawn. Here we are. He is a little rotted, but no worse for the wear. We must hurry before the Alliance finds us. With our mission objective secured, the time has come for us to make our escape. Though Gilneas is lost, with the aid of Godfrey and his lieutenants, we will have it back in no time at all. Go now. Fly back with authority to the Forsaken Front in southern Silverpine Forest. The Banshee Queen awaits your arrival. What about you, Belmont? How will you get back? I'll be fine, the worgen lost are sent. It's doubtful they even know we're here. Probably make it back to the Forsaken Front before you two, or three. Now move out. You must not keep the Banshee Queen waiting. So be it. Farewell, Belmont. Oh my, hang on tight. It's a lot of frost bolts. Belt. These days could get used. Just keep on using me. Oh, till you use me up. Till you use me up. I wish I could get last, dude. We got a ways still. Well, we knew what we were flying over. We're not flying back down there. I wonder if it deactivates the flight path. Or you can fly down there, but you can't fly back out. Let's not test it.
What are we?
I had no doubt that you would succeed. I hope you understand why I kept the true purpose of your mission a secret. Should Crowley and Bloodfang have found out about our plan, they would have surely gotten to Godfrey first and disposed of the body. Stand by. The time of our rebirth is at hand. You are unwavering in your loyalty to the Forsaken. Know that what you have done for us, for the Horde, will not go unnoticed. With Lord Godfrey and his men recovered, we will have a great advantage over the Gilnean Liberation Front and the rest of the Alliance dogs. Now stand by me as Lord Godfrey is reborn as one of us. Together, we will bring him and his men into the fold. Rise, Lord Vincent Godfrey. Be reborn as an instrument of my vengeance. I live again. You live to serve me, Godfrey. Together we will crush the Worgen uprising and retake Gilneas for the Forsaken. For the Horde. Yes, of course. The irony of what I have become is not lost upon me, Lady Sylvanas. Though, as I have always said, better dead than Worgen. Or in this case, better undead than Worgen. Prepare your men. The Gilneas Liberation Front amasses at the Greymane Wall. Soon their reinforcements from Stormwind will arrive. We have a minute to waste. Weapons, armor, whatever you need, you will find at the supply depot behind me. Go now. As you wish, Banshee Queen. Once again, you've impressed me. Without your aid, we would have not made it this far. Walk with me.
I have no time for
Today marks a new beginning for the Forsaken and the end of the Alliance in Lordaeron. While Godfrey and I make preparations for our assault upon Gilneas, I want you to lead your attack upon Ambermill, directly east of here. The former Dalaran Magi of Ambermill have erected a magical barrier that somehow cloaks them from vision. They currently reside within some type of pocket dimension, awaiting orders from the Alliance to begin their attack. We must prevent their assault by making a preemptive strike. Venture to Ambermill and find information that would grant us access to the mages. The Magi of Ambermill have employed foul magic to keep us away, elemental servitors, created with immunities that we cannot breach to protect their territory. Venture east to Ambermill and slay the unyielding elemental servitors that guard the town and recover their cores. Bring their cores back to me so that I may devise a method by which we are able to destroy them all. Destroy them all! Destroy them all! Destroy them all! Where got this subculture? I must have missed it. One core. Codex. 5 foes. What, 10 per? Yeah, there's 19 left. 2 chapters. We recovered the servitude cords. Well done. The praise the Banshee Queen lavishes upon you is apparently not unfounded. Of course it's not unfounded.
What joy is that?
You found anything yet?
Curse.
Clever mages, the codex is sealed by a magic ward. Pity they weren't clever enough to realize the former archmages of Dalaran are now forsaken. Take the codex and travel north of the sepulchre. Once there, find Dalar Dawnweaver. Dalar is a former archmage of Kirin Tor. Surely he will be able to bring down the protective ward surrounding the codex and pry its secrets loose. Hurry.
I have no time for
Take the
games.
codex and travel north of the sepulchre. Once there, find Dalar Dawnweaver. Hit accept. Apparently didn't take. I'll probably go to this. Hello.
That better be.
Yes, what is it? The Dark Lady requires my expertise. Well, of course. Give it here, girl. The Dark Lady is correct in her assertions that I am able to unlock the Codex. Unfortunately, I need a signet ring from a Dalaran Archmage to do it. My own ring was taken when I died many years ago, but there still might be a way. While Dalaran has floated away, the outskirts of the city remain. Far to the east lie the ruins of Dalaran. It is there that you will find an Archmage known as Relios. Take his signet ring and bring it back to me. You may use the portal behind me to get to the crater. Under ordinary circumstances, I am not a vengeful man. In fact, I am somewhat of a pragmatist. You see, practicality is a paradoxical notion to vengeance. Most revenge ploys are highly impractical. But, in this case, since you're already going to the ruins of Dalaran, you might as well kill every Dalaran-affiliated human that you see. The reasons that I want them dead range from hatred to anger to betrayal, but I assure you they are all legitimate gripes. Do this for me, and I will pay you handsomely.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Dalaran. The arcane remnants pulse with strange energy. Perhaps you should search for more remnants. Surely Dalar would be interested in such find. Some things are just no. There's the wrong button. Dum, 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 dum. Back to the teleport. So there was an interest in the magical city of Dalaran. I say the name Dalaran after me. Did you recover the Dalaran Archmage signet ring? Perfect. I hope there wasn't too much trouble to come by. Relios was a pupil of mine back when I was a mortal man, thereby making him a competent, formidable adversary. I suppose I could have warned you ahead of time. Now let's use the ring. Then he trails the ring across the spine of the codex. There we are. Dalar flips through the codex. Haha! Oh, that's bad. Dalar closes the codex and looks up at you. With the ring, only one may enter the pocket dimension at Ambermill. That person will then need to fight through an army of Magi and kill the Archmage that is generating the phase from the inside. Only then will the dimension fold, ejecting all of the Magi. The portal to the entry is hidden at the back of the cave in Baron's Peril. That's all I know. Take the ring back to Sylvanas. I thought for sure that the death of a dozen of my most hated enemies, I would feel a great burden lifted from my shoulders. Sadly, I do not feel a thing. Perhaps I am a psychopath. What have you got there? Smart girl. I can most definitely use these arcane remnants in my studies. Indeed, Dalaran was built upon a massive ley line. It's no wonder that such things exist at the crater.
What is it?
Beware. Front, please. Please. That was fun.
What are we?
What have you
Not
learned?
slaves to this
Only one may
torment.
enter. I know just the person for the mission. Sylvanas nods at you. I will prepare our forces and have them at the ready. Sylvanas hands you the signet ring. Take the ring and make your way to Baron's Peril, southeast of here, located in the cave in the hills. Once there, search the cave for the portal of the pocket dimension that conceals the Ambermill Magi. I will communicate with you through your thoughts. Once you've reached the portal, I will give you your marching orders.
Speak, friend.
The worgen take us for fools. One would think that only an idiot would mistake one of their druids in bear form as a real bear. Unfortunately, there are many idiots here at the Forsaken Front. We've already lost a few battalions to organized worgen bear attacks. Yes, it's even more idiotic than it sounds. Directly east of here, heading towards Hillsbrad, you will find worgen druids roaming the woods, masquerading as bears. Kill them, and make our southern supply lines safe again. Inconspicuous bears. Son of our. Racers of the Eagle. Nope. Intel based. Bears down. Doesn't do much. Hammermill Dimensional Portal. Portal hums. Magic Queen's voice invades your thoughts. Yes, this is it. Now run the ring along the ruins of the portal, and you should become attuned to the dimensional travel. Magic Queen's words float in your head. You are now ready to use the portal. Be warned. Once you step through, you will appear in another dimension at Ambermill. There will be 100, maybe 1,000 magi waiting to kill you. You must preserve and kill all in your path. Let's do it. So. Where's the boss man, Come at me, Magic Man. Everybody upstairs. Hey, baby. News for you. Your pocket dimension ain't safe no more. Bet that thing over there. I'm trying to thing, or is it the right thing you're going after? Power Master as I summon a veritable army of wolfoids. The Banshee Queen's voice invades your thoughts. Excellent work. Now to eject them into our waiting hands. Solana speaks directly through you. You must find the being responsible for keeping this dimensional pocket alive. Likely the fool, Ateric. Search the compound for him. Should you find him, do what you must to stop him from channeling his magic. He is undoubtedly protected by a powerful arcane shield, and will send minions of arcane energy after you. Defeat the minions while they are near him to unleash their energies. No mage can hold that much power. Ain't nobody got that much power. Oh, I wasn't going the right way. Damage taken reduced by 99%. So this will be worth 1 point instead of 4. Minions, destroy the interlopers. The shield must not come down. Where are these minions? Okay, so hold it. Do not let them turn you. The dimensional barrier is broken. Take them now for the Banshee Queen. Rise, Magi. Be reborn as Forsaken. Sure doesn't take that well.
We are the Forsaken.
Had I not witnessed what you did with my own eyes, I would not have believed it. Now, with the Emerald Magi on our side, there is but one thing left to do before we retake Gilneas and send these Alliance dogs running for Stormwind. The hour of victory approaches. Godfrey has devised a plan to decimate our enemies. I am sending you into the field with him and his men to bring the rebellion insurgents to their knees and seal the fate of the Alliance filth encroaching on our lands. Our final march begins when you are ready. Our force in Pyrewood has recently taken by way of sneak attack. The 7th Legion managed to infiltrate the town with their scouts, ultimately decimating our troops. The Dark Lady has tasked us with a rescue mission. We are to find survivors and get them out of Pyrewood safely. If any soldiers live, they are likely worthless, but we do as the Dark Lady commands. Let's get this nonsense over with. Pyrewood is directly southwest of the Forsaken Front. Our enemies are becoming smarter, adapting to our tactics. Recently, an attack was made on Pyrewood Village, southwest of here. Our troops occupying the town were decimated, of course, but what made the attack especially interesting was the radical composition of the attacking force. No humans were used. Walden laughs. Rightfully, they fear being reanimated as Forsaken. Let us teach the non-humans a lesson in fear. Together, we will show them what happens to corpses that we cannot use. The attacks against our front are a distraction. With our attention turned towards the Worgen onslaught, the Alliance has managed to take Pyrewood Village from our occupying force. Godfrey hands you a bundle of torches. It must be purged. With these torches, we will burn Pyrewood Village to the ground, leaving only ashes for the enemy to hide behind. Let us not waste another minute. Pyrewood Village is located southwest of the Forsaken Front. Lead us there. The only hope that we don't end up getting beat down by inconspicuous birds, cats, and trees next. Or seals. Would you imagine it? All able-bodied members of the Horde are hereby ordered to report to High Executioner Darthalia at South Point Gate in Hillsbrad Foothills. Forsaken War Machine marches ever onward, securing the Lordaeron for the Horde. To reach South Point Gate, you must follow the road through Silverpine Forest and take the East Fork leading to Hillsbrad Foothills. Onward, destiny calls. Oh, hello. Through fire we purge this land of its impurities. Burn, baby, burn. Some people only want to watch the world burn. Others want to be the ones responsible for burning it. The part of me that was Gilnean died at Tempest Reach. Only vengeance remains. To that end, we shall work to do. Spare me your pointless queries. You must be the hero everyone is talking about. Thank you all. These cowering troopers should die in shame. This is an embarrassment. Let's go, dude. They're everywhere. Watch out. Godfrey's just gonna repeat himself like a damn record. There's one. I thought I was done for. Worthless maggot. This is the hero everyone's talking about. Thank you. Worthless maggot. Oh, hello, Legion Scout. You must be the hero everyone is talking about. Cowards don't get to return
No.
home. For some reason I can't interact with that one. Oh, because I've already gotten the one though. Can I talk to the other one? Thank you. What happened here today is between us. Say a word to anyone and you will find yourself in the corpse pit next to these poor fools. Godfrey murdered them. Vengeance will be ours. We need to kill 12 dudes, but they're stealth. We don't know where the hell they are. Yeah, that's right. There's like 3 people here trying to do this right now. Two more. One more. Alright. I suspect we'll see fewer humans at the battlefront. The risk for these cowards is too great. While destroying Pyrewood will certainly garner us an advantage over the Alliance upon the field of battle, our true purpose here is to leave them crippled. Southwest of here, near the Grey Main Wall, lies the 7th Legion base camp. Just do as I say, and this war will end without incident, unless you count the death of every worg in Lordaeron as an incident. We must search the base camp for battle plans. With the 7th Legion battle plans, we will be able to pinpoint all Alliance troop advancements in Silverpine Forest. The Alliance reinforcements have established a foothold in the southwest region of Silverpine, called 7th Legion Base Camp. Our primary goal at the base camp is to sow discord among the troops. This is a lightning-fast assassination mission to kill their field commander, General Marstone. His death won't stop the Alliance advance, but it will certainly soften their ranks. Yep, he just instantly killed me. And he's immune. And I'm dead. So, that's cool. That's cool. So, this is going to take some doing. Is there another one somewhere? Yeah. Stronger of the two? Yeah. The rest of the Alliance fleet will arrive shortly, only to find their base camp decimated. Now for the second and most important part of our battle plan. Search every filthy dwarven flippers. Walden flips through the battle plan. It looks like the reinforcements from the ships in Gilneas are marching soon. Crowley and Bloodfang have set up an encampment to the southeast for the Gilneas Liberation Front. Lorena Crowley, daughter of Lord Darius Crowley, is currently at the Gilneas Liberation Front camp, located near the Grey Main Wall to the southeast. Our primary mission is to infiltrate the camp and capture her alive. The Dark Lady believes that she will be able to use Lorena as a bargaining chip against Crowley. I say we should just kill her, and bring her back as Forsaken, but we must do as the Dark Lady commands. We must hurry before the rest of the Alliance arrives. Must be on the side of the wall. We used to burn the worgen when we killed them to be sure that they were dead. So many people out here right now. Arena. Is that how you greet old friends? Godfrey, so the rumors are true. You would betray your kingdom out of spite. My kingdom is no more. Your father and Raymain saw to that. No Gilneas died, and they allowed murderous beasts to reign free unchecked. Now lay down your arms and surrender. We are not here to kill you. Not yet. Ha! You'll have to kill me. Die. Commander Lorena Crowley falls unconscious. Where? Oh, only one of us can get the credit? Seriously? That's nice. Means we have to go through that a dozen more times. Sweet. Being Forsaken has its benefits. Let me see. I am able to practically live underwater. I can stay submerged 233% longer than a fleshy mortal. Yes, count it, 233%. Oh, and I am able to shrug off mind-controlling effects because I lack a brain. Perhaps the best part, I now have a hungering for the flesh of other humanoids. Cannibalizing their rotting corpses grants me power. Yes, delicious. So the Banshee Queen has sent assassins. Something has fucked up my key commands, I guess. quickly. We must head back to the Forsaken Front before we are discovered. Dude's running Brewmaster? Keep the conversation curt. I am in no mood for whining or rambling. Why is he holding his head like that? Or no, he's holding her. Okay. I thought that was his head. I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
What joy is there?
We've done it. Finally, everything is in place. Should Crowley not accept our terms, his daughter will be turned. Our armies clash against the battlefield. Crowley and his forces are losing ground, and they do not yet know the fate of Lorena Crowley. We will meet with Crowley and his compatriots at midfield, and I will present them with terms of their surrender. They will either accept, or we will kill them all and leave their cities in dust. As my most trusted soldier, you are to stand by my side during the exchange. Tell me when you are prepared to leave. Onward, we will beat back the Alliance dogs and secure Lordaeron for the Forsaken, for the Horde. Ooh, explain the link. Lay down your arms and surrender. I will leave your cities in dust and your lives in ruins. Look at them. They scurry like rats, veering headlong to their doom. Surely Crowley and Bloodfang can see the futility in this. To the Greymane Rawl, we will force their hand. I love Lament. I can't imagine trying to keep him with her on foot. And Chromarsh and the girls are following me. Crowley, your forces have fallen before my mighty army. You have lost. Crowley, leader of the Ace Liberation Front. I am your Bloodfang. Pack leader. It's not over, Sylvanas. Not yet. You fruitlessly throw away the lives of your people, while your own king sits atop his throne of lies, nary lifting a finger to help. Is Gilneas worth the lives that have been lost, the lives that will be lost? You cannot win. We will die trying. And your daughter? You could have saved her. You could have offered her your blood, yet you did not. Why? Lorena, what? Where is she? What have you done to her? Nothing. Yet. I now present you with a choice that I was never given. I will offer you the life of Lorena for your unconditional surrender. Choose your next words wisely, Crowley. Deny me, and she will serve me in undeath forever. Bring her, Godfrey. Godfrey, you deceitful maggot. Hello, old friend. Lorena, release her. I will sound the retreat. You can't be serious, Crowley, you miserable bastard. Release her, Godfrey. Of course, mistress. Now leave here, Crowley, and never return. Lordaeron belongs to the Forsaken. Forgive me, daughter. Soldiers of the Horde, we are victorious. Lordaeron is... Lady Sylvanas Windrunner dies. What have you done, Godfrey? Something that should have been done a long time ago, you filthy animal. Gilneas belongs to me, and so soon will the rest of Lordaeron. Now join your mistress in death. Can I help? Apparently the correct answer is I cannot. Fall back, predators to Shadowfang. This land will quiver and shake in the wake of our destruction. Fix her! Fix her! We are bound to her, sisters. It will destroy us, sister. It is our sacred duty. The pact was sealed, the bargain made. Then let it be done. I saw only darkness. As I drifted towards nothingness, a brilliant light appeared, then another and another. My dear Valkyr. I know now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that the Valkyr are our future. We will never stop fighting for Lordaeron. Never.
I have no time for
Lady
games.
Sylvanas Windrunner grimaces in pain. This is not over. Godfrey and his traitorous allies will pay for what they have done as while the remaining Alliance forces occupying Lordaeron. Our work has only just begun. Look. Aspect of Judah. This war has taken its toll on us as a people. We have lost much to secure our place as the rightful rulers of Lordaeron. And though the moment is won, the battle continues to rage in other parts of the Eastern Kingdoms. I must return to the Undercity to recuperate. I want you to go to Hillsbrad Foothills in my stead. As my most trusted soldier, you will lead our forces to absolute domination against their enemies in Hillsbrad. Report to High Executioner Darthalia in the southward point blockade the east. The belt of absolute allegiance. It's green. It's just orcs. Frolicking. Admiral Hatchet. Bunch of undead mages. And a bomb. Silverpine now appropriately belongs to us. So we murdered everyone else. Except for the inconspicuous bears. Vroom, vroom. I can see it.
Speak quickly.
I was wondering when reinforcements would show up. Suit up. It's time to dispense justice.
Watch your back.
News of the conquest in Silverpine emboldens us. We are prepared to fight at your command and beat back the last remaining vestiges of humanity in Hillsbrad. Alright, so we'll accept Hillsbrad. And Hearth. Because that's the end of the run for this week. So bon.
Be quick about your
Real good, bro. Alright, there's that. Let's get it off. That's that for the night. See you next time.